Okay. Is that it? Been reading a Skyrim crossover fanfic today. LOL, strange coincidence. Hey, I have possibly a couple of those in my... What one have you been reading? What's it crossed over with? Are not very good, but this one, even though it's abandoned, is pretty good. So, I know of one that's pretty good. Feel free to, like, put it in the Discord. Here we go. Okay. Let me double check, because I know that mine, the one that I've got, I mean, it's pretty good. I usually put it down and then pick it back up because, like, if you, it's better read, like, straight through because it is involved. I'm not sure if it's been abandoned. Let's see. But I know that they don't update it very often. It's also possible that I just don't pay attention. I'm pulling it up, pulling it up, pulling it up. Ah, here we go. Dragon Age Origins Dovahkiin. That's a really good one. Called Deliverance? I highly suggest for you Dragon Age Origins Dovahkiin. Yes. Yes, it is.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
It is very cool. It is very involved whenever you read it, though. So, like, it could be, like, its own novel. I like good stories.
Huh?
I try to be supportive where stories aren't as good, because, like, everybody's growing and learning, but, like, that's... It's one of those, like, that you want to sit down and, like, read like a novel. Because it's just really good.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Let me see. Yes! Yes! That would be the fanfic author. Did you find it? The heads up is appreciated. Should I be like, okay,
Good to see you again.
do they put a warning in it, or is that if you don't want to read it, skim first? Yeah, no, for sure. It's very good. I can't say I've ever written a fanfic for this particular fandom. I have written fanfiction before. It's been a while though. I think it's almost a rite of passage for like any writer. It's the place where we play whenever we're young. And sometimes whenever we're older too. Ah, there it goes. The crash has happened. It is time to end the stream because I did say I would end it the next time the game crashed. It honestly lasted like way longer after that. There's a warning on the first chapters, but like 3 of it. Oh yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that. I mean, I will not confirm or deny that I'll read that part of it. It depends on the quality and if it has story value, because sometimes those really do have plot value. I'm not helping my case here. No, I have a pretty, like, neutral view of those. Like, sometimes they do add depth to, like, the world and the story. It, it depends on the writer and how much they've put into that. Do not read my teenage attempts. Most of them are gone from the internet, and I am happy that they are gone from the internet because 12-year-old me did not know shit. It's not bad and does have lead up, so it's not just random. No, that's the good part though. That's whenever you're like, okay, so this is just like part of everything. It is good to warn though, because I'm like that is not something I want our teenager to see me over my shoulder. It's like a hide it like your life depends upon it sort of thing. I've probably read worse. I've actually read some that was actually essential to the story, although, again, that's because the writer just wrote it that way. Okay, so it's not that, but it is adult. That's fine. Uh, no problem with that. I have read some stuff that, like, was important for the world, though. Like, it had details in it about, like, the world the Reese's in the world. Like, apparently there were things that people could do with their tails. Not sure it was a need to know. It was interesting. You gotta be very cautious what you admit to having read, though, because people get really weird. Yeah, my screen is just perpetually frozen right now. I'm waiting to see if it pops up the error. I see that. No, I'm more worried that, like, well, it's also like I'm demisexual, so like I'm also not like getting off on reading it, if that makes sense. It's like really weird to explain. It's like I can admire it like I admire a sunset, like I admire anything else. See, I have read a lot too. Way more than I want to admit to. Not because it's shameful or anything. Some of it absolutely is. Some of it I'm like, that's not okay. That is non-con. That does not lead to relationship. That leads to the end of a relationship. What the fuck is this? As a representation, like a map to survive, or how like putting in how the writer survived, like as a therapy exercise, no. That's fine. This didn't seem like this scene in there to titillate readers, and more that it fits for the characters in this moment. Yeah, see, that I can live with. That I actually like, as like a like if you want it in there, give it a reason. That feels like a deepening of intimacy between characters whenever that happens, rather than just you know. And I am not a romantic by any means. I'm also not dead. Yeah, see, I'm touching keys. I'm gonna have to do like extra stuff to get this to do the error thing, aren't I? Put the link in the Discord if you want me to take it down later. Let me know. If you want me to, I'll just put a whole channel there for fan fiction recommendations. Or like reading recommendations, we can call it. It's like, yeah. You do have to be careful with the ones on that are doing fan fiction that are like, my beta left so I can't write anymore. Because I baited for one of those. Let me tell you something. When you beta for some people, you're writing half the damn story. It's whatever it puts in it. Like they're like deciding like what fits, but it's essentially what some people do with AI. And like as long as she was like admitting that that was what was going on, I was fine with it. But like she also like stopped talking to me as soon as like I was dealing with cancer and stuff. So yeah. Oh, that works for Cool Links. Cool Links is good. Yeah. No, I was dating for somebody that was trying to write about trauma because I am thoroughly traumatized. Yeah. And she was trying to write PTSD, but like had no idea what that is even like. So I was the beta that she got, you know? So to be fair, like she was heavily